What do you think it means? Vegan virginity. Kind of interesting, isn't it, to think about it? So this is an idea I came up with. I thought to myself, you know, I never consented to eating animals. I never agreed to eat animals. So why was I fed their corpses? Well, it's because all parents do that. Parents don't really think about what they're doing. They don't think about it. So you guys over here on YouTube, thanks for joining me. I was saying just to TikTok over here, I have 2 cameras going, that your vegan virginity was stolen from you. Think about what that means for a second. You're born vegan because vegan means that you don't want to exploit animals. You don't hurt them. Your mother's milk was vegan. That's right, because it was meant for you. It's not the same as a cow's milk. Cow's milk or goat's milk is stolen. So that's not okay. So what we're trying to do here is talk about the truth, which is that all children have a right to maintain their vegan virginity. All children have a right not to continue their lives with corpses in their body. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Let's talk to you guys. Let me just see if I can check. I just want to check a couple of things here. All right. So first of all, thanks so much for being here over on YouTube. TikTok, you guys want to come in and talk to me? You can do that. You know how to do it, right? You put some decorations on the screen. We have Alex putting some flowers. If you guys put some fruit down here, or you put a chicken on my shoulder that jumps on my head, then you guys get boosted to the top of the line, and then you get to communicate with me and to practice to be a teaching assistant. That's right. And when you are a teaching assistant here, you're basically helping to teach the lessons, making the world a better place. And then we look at the number here and it goes up depending on how long you get to stay. So if you're an amazing teaching assistant and you encourage everyone to keep tapping on the screen and you remind them not to eat animals, you remind them to be kind, this number goes up and you get the credit for it. Cool, right? All right, so you guys on YouTube, the way that it works for you, okay, somebody's saying that they were the first one. Hey, you know, you being the first one, that's kind of cool, but really, is it really like a talent to be first or just a coincidence? Like you just happened to be on your phone at the time when I started the live. You know, next time you might be on the toilet or in the middle of skiing or something, right? So being first isn't what's important. Instead of writing, I was first, a better comment would be to write, eat lentils, eat beans, eat tofu, eat rice, be nice. That would be a better comment to write, okay? All right, guys, so thanks again, everyone, for being here. Let's get right into it. Let's get somebody on here. We've got somebody who's named a girl, but they have a mustache. I'm not feeling good about this one, guys. I'm just not feeling it. Somebody's called a girl, but they have a mustache on their face. It just sounds to me like it's about to be a problem. Hold on, guys, though. I'm not saying I won't talk to you. I'm just telling you the honest truth. You know, I want some people who are mature, who are responsible. You have to be over 18 to come in. Hold on, I got a quick super chat to deal with. It just went really fast. Let me scroll back. Lyrically, lyrics, 6637. Thank you for the donation over here on my YouTube channel. Guys, let's tap on the screen. I'm going to put a like on there, a heart. Hold on. Boop, a little heart. Hey, what happened? Hold on, it's running away. There we go, a heart and a like. Guys, make sure you press like on these super chats, because these are people who are trying to make the world a better place. All right, let me get some statistics down in here now. We've got some numbers to write down to make sure that everything is going well. Let's see what we have here. Maisie, thank you for being here. Let's get right in here to talking to you guys. All right, I'll go to the first one. Let's see, this person's name is a girl. Why do they have a picture of them in a mustache? Let's find out.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to my live stream. Why do you have a picture of yourself with a mustache?
That's not me. This is my friend's account.
Okay, so why are you using your friend's account?
Because my other account got banned.
Okay. Are you over 18?
Yes.
All right. So do you know the rules here is that you're supposed to have no TV or music or radio in the background because it's a classroom. So you are going to come here as a teaching assistant, so you have to be very serious, and you're going to be teaching the lesson, okay?
Yeah.
All right. What's the first thing you tell everyone to do?
tap the screen with 2 fingers and try get to 50K.
No, you are for your own personal goal, okay? You'll say you want to get to 5,000 more. Okay, let's be reasonable. Let's not be greedy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say, guys, it's at 12,000. Can you help me get to 17,000? All right, that's for your goal. Hold on one sec. I got to check another super chat over here. Thank you, guys. What are you writing over here? Hold on. Let me try and get it. I'm going to go back. Try to go back. It's blue. Okay. Little Rascals writes, be vegan. Yes. Little Rascals. Big hug for you. Thank you for writing that wonderful comment. Guys, I'm going to press a heart on it. Guys, thank you so much for being kind. Exactly. That is the perfect thing. Thank you for encouraging people to be vegan and to not hurt the animals. Thank you guys on YouTube also for everyone who is sharing the live stream. That is awesome. All right. So can you read this, please?
Your vegan virginity was stolen from you.
Right. What does that mean to you?
That you was born with, obviously you was born, and you wasn't eating meat. And you was drinking like organic milk, and
well, you're drinking your
animal product.
You're drinking your mother's milk, yeah.
Yeah.
And your mother's milk is vegan. Why is your own mother's milk vegan?
Because it's your mother, and that's your blood, and it's willingly, and it's not taking it from an animal, and it's not without their consent.
100%, guys. Tap on the screen because look at this amazing teaching assistant. She totally gets it. She really understands. And check it out. What number are you at?
24K. 24.5K now.
Yes. All right. Stick it out. Okay. You're doing great. All right. So which are the milks that adults should drink? Should adults be walking up to their mothers and lifting their mother's shirt and drinking the milk from their mothers?
No.
No, because they're not babies anymore, right?
Yeah, they're not babies anymore.
Right. Should grown adults be drinking cow's milk?
No.
No, because they're not?
That isn't they don't have consent from the animal.
That's right.
And it's
because they're not babies and they're not cows, right? Should people be drinking dog milk?
No.
Why not?
Because again, there's no consent towards it.
Right. They're not babies, they're not dogs, and it doesn't belong to them. Amazing. Good job. Amazing. So let's see, what do you know about pigs? Why should we not give dead pigs on a spoon to children, mashed up when they're just little? Why shouldn't we do that?
Because it's not their own, it's not like the animal's decision, obviously. And also because then it's like if that child is vegan and their parents doing that. And it's like also because the animal is obviously passed away and that's already bad enough. So it doesn't need to be given to someone if it's already passed away because that's just sad.
Right. So what happens is when you're a mom or a dad, you have a responsibility to not put dead animals on a spoon and feed that to your child because your child does not want you to go out there and pay somebody to cut the head off a cow or a chicken or a pig or a dog. Your child does not consent to eat violence. Your child has a right to maintain their vegan virginity. Okay? Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so hey, tell me, how is your vegan journey going?
Very well.
Okay.
4 years.
4 years you've been vegan?
Yeah.
What? That's amazing. Guys, tap on the screen. We have a real vegan in the house. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for being you. Proud of you.
Me and my friend, we grew up on a farm, but we like looked after the animals who was like going to get like slaughtered, obviously. So we we got them and we looked after them.
Right.
And we like let them do their own thing.
Okay, good. So you
and
saved
we
them.
disagree with our parents 100. We like disagree with our parents. So when
you
we
stood
were
up
able
to your
move
parents.
out, we moved out straight away.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. I'm very proud of you guys. So you stood up to your parents and you said, I don't want any part of this violence. Is that right?
Yeah.
Very
Also,
cool.
you know how being like we're vegan.
Oh my God, hold on a second. I just realized I missed a super chat. Here's one though. Oh, sorry. Desiree, developer. Oh, I'm sorry. One of them fell. Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Wait, maybe it'll come back. Oh no! Now the other one's gone too. Guys, you guys over on YouTube, I hope you saw the 2 super chats that came on the screen. I happened to miss those and I feel really bad. I usually love to read what you guys are writing to me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you come back and write them again. I'm really sorry. I'll do better, okay? I promise. Okay, TikTok, I'm really sorry. If sometimes I just abandon you quickly, it's because on YouTube they're putting these super chats on the screen and I really don't want to let them down because they're trying hard to communicate with me because they can't talk to me the way you guys can. So the only way they can the only way they can communicate is by putting these super chats on the screen. So okay, keep trying, guys. Don't give up on me, okay? I'm gonna try harder.
Yeah.
All right.
While we've been vegan though, our best thing for a snack is these rosemary sticks we eat. We eat these like rosemary
And sea salts.
sea
Like
salt
crackers.
crackers.
Okay, they're vegan crackers. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Jack, for the little root on the screen. What did you guys see? I saw a pineapple. What did you guys see? Did you see it? Did you guys see the dancing fruit? I saw a pineapple, I saw a banana, I saw a pear, and I saw something that looks like a pomegranate, but I'm not exactly sure. All right, guys, this is so great. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm going to just write something down here. And I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate you guys being polite and vegan fantastic. You weren't vegan phobic and you were actually vegan. So do vegans eat eggs?
Okay, I'm that sorry.
Do vegans eat eggs?
Yeah. Don't forget you have horse riding.
Okay, you guys are talking to people in your house. So look, I'm going to let you go because it sounds like someone came in the room. If somebody comes in the room, then I don't want to distract you, okay? You talk to your family members or whatever, guys. But here's the answer. Vegans do not eat eggs. Vegans do not steal from animals. Let's get right into today. We are learning about pigs. I'm going to get somebody to come in. If you are coming in, make sure you're an adult. Make sure you're over 18 and you know how to read. All right, so because today we're reading cards that are a little bit longer. We're going to learn about pigs and how they are unfortunately killed in gas chambers. That's right. In the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews. It's very sad. All right, so if you guys have something to say about that, we want the animal holocaust to end. We're not okay with what's going on. It's absolutely atrocious. So the people over on TikTok are going to read this card. Who would like to come in and read this card? Let's see if Jack can come in.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Jack. Are you able to read this card?
It's cruel to eat bacon because
Hold on, one second.
processed-
Hold on. I'll make it bigger, okay? Because it can be a little bit out of focus.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the screen around for you, okay? So I have a little
Okay.
magnet, and I'm going to put this on here behind so that you'll be able to read it. Now, remember, you're a teaching assistant now, right? So is that bright enough for you?
Yeah, it's good. I can see it.
Okay, cool. All right, so you go ahead now and you read that out loud, nice and slowly. The whole thing.
Okay. It's cruel to eat bacon because the process of producing it involves the extreme suffering of baby pigs. From birth, sweet little pigs are confined to cramped, filthy spaces where they are unable to run or play. They endure painful procedures such as cutting off their tails and cutting out testicles without anesthesia. Bacon, hot dogs, ham, pepperoni, and salami are all linked to cancer in some way that cigarettes are.
Hold on. In the same way. In the same way.
In the same way. In the same way that cigarettes are. If you lose someone, you don't feed them.
No,
corpses.
if you love someone, read slower,
my
please.
bad. I thought it
Okay,
said lose.
Jack, listen. Remember, you're a teaching assistant. You got to read
Yeah.
slowly.
Yeah.
Everyone comes here and reads fast, but people do not get the message in their head. Read slowly. Hold on a second, everybody else. Why don't you keep tapping on the screen, though, okay? Jack has up to 57.1 thousand likes. Let's encourage him to not. Sometimes when people are nervous, they read fast. Let's read it slow.
If you love someone, you do not feed them the corpses of innocent animals. You Google healthy vegan recipes instead.
That's right. If you love someone, you don't feed them dead animals. I'm gonna flip this back again. Hey, there you are. Now I'm gonna reach over. Sorry, you guys over here on YouTube. I'm gonna reach over here and I'm gonna grab this thing here because I had it for TikTok on like a magnetic board on the other side. All right, so thank you guys. Thanks you YouTube for being here. Thank you everyone who's saying that they love animals. Thank you to everyone who says that they are vegan. Oh, I see a super chat. I just didn't miss it. Paul. Thank you so much for the €2. Paul writes, you missed my €5 super chat from Ireland. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. Thank you so much for being so kind. Thank you very much, Paul. Paul, I'm going to write you on the Vegan Fantastic list, okay? Paul, you're over here. Check mark, you're on the YouTube side, okay? Guys, let's make sure that we press the like button and the heart on Paul's comment. Thanks for being here, Paul. You're helping to make the world a better place. The world needs good men like you to support vegan channels. All right, so Jack, thank you for reading the card. So you read card number 1 about why we should not eat pigs, because it's cruel to eat bacon, because the process of producing it, involves the extreme suffering of baby pigs. So now everybody knows. So tell me, what else can you teach the class right now? What other things do you know? Because we're up to 63.7 thousand guys. Keep on tapping and let's encourage Jack. What do you know, Jack?
Don't be cruel to animals and treat them the way you want to be treated.
Right. So can you tell me why it is that we say that people should not be racist towards animals? At least this is what I say. So if I'm holding up these 2 animals here, what do you see?
Oh, the dog is a different animal than the pig.
Right. So should we be kind to both of them, or should we be racist to one of them?
Be kind to both of them.
Right. So why do you think it is, Jack, that some people eat pigs, but they don't eat dogs? Do you think that they are being mean to them? And like because of the way that they look, or like what would be the reason that they eat pigs but not dogs?
Probably because of the way they taste.
Have you ever tried a dog before?
No.
Right. So I don't think it's that. It's just habit. You were born into the society like that. Your parents were born into society like that. We were all brainwashed into eating animals. Look, we were fed animals at such a young age. They were put mashed up on a spoon when we were just little. None of us consented to it. And you know what?
It was mashed on a spoon?
Sure. Okay, when you're little, right? When you're first a baby, you drink your mother's milk. That is vegan because it's not stolen. After that, when you're in the chair, first time you're going to eat some solids, your mom mashes up a bunch of carrots and she says, here comes the airplane. Or here comes the train. Open up the tunnel. All right? And your mom puts mashed up carrots in your mouth. And then what does she do next? She'll put some mashed up peas. And you trust your mom. You're like, there's no way my mom would put a dead animal on the spoon. You're just little. You trust your mom. You love your mom. You open your mouth, and she feeds you another spoonful of healthy vegan foods. But then one day, a terrible thing happens. What happens? What does your mom or your dad do?
What do they do?
Well, they pay money for somebody to kill a pig.
No, I never want to pay money for people to kill pigs.
Well, that's what all of our parents did. And then they took the pig and they squished up the pig flesh and they put it on a spoon and they said to you when you were little, here you go, Jack. Open your mouth.
I don't want to eat that.
That's right. Poor Jack. Poor Jack. Right? We never wanted to hurt animals. They took away our vegan virginity. That's what all of our parents did. And you want to know the worst part? Oh, hold on. I have a super chat and I promised people that I would stop TikTok.
Read it.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is $9.99. This is from Ian Massey. Ian Massey writes, do you think eating lobster is wrong? Yes, I do. I do. Ian, I think that eating lobster is wrong because lobsters have feelings. If you ever try to catch them, they try to run away. You know, one of the first times that I realized how horrible adults are is when I was in the grocery store when I was really little and I saw the lobsters with those elastics on them. And I told my mom, Mom, what are they doing? This is
What are they
terrible.
doing?
Well, Jack, the first time that you ever saw lobsters or an animal being abused, you knew it was wrong even when you were little,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which
It was horrible.
can you remember that far back? Which is
A little bit, yeah. I remember seeing lobsters in a tank for like the first time.
Yeah,
With things around their claws or whatever.
like
I
elastics,
think.
elastics,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's horrible. And I remember wondering why my mom wasn't like freaking out and screaming and trying to save them and
Yeah.
yelling at the manager. But she's like, honey, there's nothing we can do. And so we
Grab it and run.
Is that it doesn't really help though, right, Jack? Because there's always more and more and more, and you'll get arrested. So the only thing we can do is tell people to stop buying them in the first place. If people stop buying them, there's something called supply and demand, right, Jack?
Uh-huh. If people stop buying them, then they won't be popular.
That's
so
right.
People won't be buying them.
Exactly. Guys, tap on the screen. Jack is super smart. Jack is an amazing teaching assistant. Jack,
what can I say?
Jack, we're up to 74.9 thousand because of you. You're doing a great job, Jack. Jackety Jack, Jack, Jack. I hope that you come back. Let's read another vegan fact, okay? Now we're going to learn about rodeos, okay? This is a random vegan fact about rodeos. Can you read this one, please, Jack?
Vegans don't go to rodeos because it's cruel that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards frightened baby cows, tackle them up, tie them, and abuse them for entertainment.
Okay, you got a little bit mixed up because you tried to read a little bit too fast, but you got the general idea, all right? So
I thought horses liked running around, though.
Okay, Jack, do you think horses... Okay, here's what happens at the rodeo, Jack. Picture this. Picture this, Jack. There's a horse. The horse is friends with the cow, right? Because they're nice.
Oh!
1 second.
The horse is friends? The cow. The horse. They're friends, right?
Jack, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay? So hold on. The horse is friends with the cows. Bad farmer, bad rodeo person stabs the cow in the neck, stabs the bull in the neck, okay? Cuts off the head, rips off the skin, makes it into a saddle, and puts it on the back of the horse. Imagine if you were a horse and some horrible rodeo man
or a horse?
Horse. Imagine that somebody put the skin of your friend, dead, on your back and then said, let's go have fun at the rodeo. The horse is like, what the actual fuck is going on? Horse is like, that was...
killed your friend?
That's right.
No, I don't want my friend to die.
That's right. Turned your friend into a saddle. Okay, this is how horrible the rodeo is to people.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Then the mean cowboy gets on the back. Oh, hold on. I saw a super chat go by. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got to go back. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm missing the $2 ones. The blue ones, they go by really fast, guys. I'm not doing it on purpose. You remind me of Alina, says Hassan. Jack,
is that good or bad?
I don't know, Jack. I was going to ask you. I'm not very cool. I'm 60.
I don't know, Alina.
I'm 61. I rely on you young people to tell me who these people are.
Yeah.
I don't know who Alina is, but hey, maybe it's a compliment. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Maybe next time you come back, you say, you can write, Hassan, you reminded Alina, and then just write me who Alina is, okay? Anyway, let's continue on with what's happening in the rodeo.
Yeah.
So now, the bad rodeo person gets on the back of the horse, is now sitting on the dead cow in the form of a saddle.
Hey, wait.
Starts kicking. Hold on a second. I'm telling the story.
Yeah.
Starts kicking the horse, whipping the horse, and saying, you go and charge towards this baby cow now at the rodeo. And the horse is like, are you fucking kidding me? Get your fat ass off my back. This is what the horse is thinking. And why did you kill my friend and turn my friend into a saddle? And then the horse is thinking, you want me to go charging towards a baby cow who is running around in this arena, terrified? All these people clapping. The baby cow gets lassoed.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's right. It's very bad. And the baby cow gets lassoed. And then the baby cow gets tied up. This is the horrible way of the rodeo industry. Abuse of cows, abuse of bulls, abuse of horses, abuse of baby cows, and abuse of children, because these horrible rodeo parents bring their children to watch this spectacle, this torture, and teach their children at a young age to clap when the cowboy tackles the baby cow and abuses all kinds of other animals. It's despicable. It's disgusting. Thank you so much to the person who put the fruit on my desk. You can see that it's upsetting to me, and I love you for doing that. Thank you for helping me to feel happier, because yeah, it's very stressful. You guys over here on YouTube, oh, I have another super chat here. Let me read this. Okay, Paul writes, hey Paul, just 1 second. I'm going to adjust the light here because I have it on low. I can see you guys so much better now. Guys, if I look dark, maybe just adjust the light on your own phones too. All right, so we have here a super chat by Paul. Thank you for the €5. And Paul writes, 1 second, TikTok, I'll get another person in soon, okay? Jack, by the way, thank you very much. And thank you, Inspiration. Thank you for all the confetti, Diana. I'll just be right back, guys. Thanks, Diana. More confetti. Diana, you're going on the Diana Inspiration, going on the Vegan Fantastic side. And Jack, I'm putting you there too, okay, Jack? You get a check mark too. Thank you, guys. And thank you. Look at that. We're at 93.8 thousand likes. Keep on tapping, all you amazing vegans over here. Hey, thank you for the heart. Lana, thank you for all of the little roses. Thank you for the hand hearts, guys. Remember, when you put the bigger decorations, your name is more likely to go to the top of the list, and you have more chances of being able to be a teaching assistant here. Let me just finish on YouTube. Okay, I have 2 cameras going. YouTube, this person writes, Sentient Rights Ireland do vegan outreach every week in Galway and Dublin. Okay, so this is so cool. You see, Paul used the real estate here, the space, to advertise something vegan. Paul, 2 thumbs up for you. This is so awesome. Sentient Rights Ireland had a successful vegan lunch meetup in Athlone today. So guys, if anybody here is in Ireland, look up this group called Sentient Rights Ireland. Paul, you were very smart. You were very smart. You paid £5 here to advertise a vegan group. Now I'm going to press like on it. And 1,800 people heard about it, and 1,200 people on TikTok also heard about it. It costs you $5, £5 in Irish money to advertise this amazing cause. Paul, kudos to you. Really, money well spent. And also, Paul, I'm going to tell people to follow your account. You see how it works? You help the animals, I help you to help the animals. So everyone, this account is named Paul C085. Paul, I just have one little bit of advice for you, okay? Paul, I think you should change the name of your account to be Paul Vegan or Paul Sentient Rights Ireland or something like that, okay? Because it says Paul C085 and that might not be necessary, okay? Be better if your account was called Paul the Vegan or Paul Animal Defender. What do you think? TikTok, amazing. We're up to 102,000 likes. Let's get, hey guys, I'm going to read your names out loud if you become a follower right now, because I know some of you are following and I can't read them all. So Allison, you shared. Allison shared. Guys, tap on the screen. ASMR girl followed. We have Michael who followed. We have Mad Max who followed. Thank you, Yaz. Thank you, Lee Darcy. Thank you to Macy for saying hi to me. Guys, tap on the screen and share the live stream. Tobias, Nadia, Jessica, Gracie 14, Josh, and your girl Sadie. All of you guys are awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for helping me to make the world a better place. Thanks for following me here. You are helping the animals. You're helping to save the planet. And you're also helping to save human life, because being vegan is so healthy. You are going to reduce people's chances of getting heart attacks, cancer, strokes, high blood pressure, and even type 2 diabetes. So you see, when you support vegan accounts, you guys over here too, everybody wins and nobody loses. That's the beauty of veganism. It is amazing. So thank you guys so much. Keep on tapping. I'll get one of you guys in here soon. I just don't know. I want to make sure I have another super chat, and I'm really trying hard not to miss them. Mary Lyons writes, "Hi, what's your favorite salad?" Mary, you know what my favorite salad is? Lately, it is kale salad. So you take kale. Kale is these big leaves, guys, if you don't know. Some people have never had kale. Kale are these big leaves. You wash them, and then you take them like this, and with your fingers, you go like this. And then the big leaf falls down into the, your strainer. And then you take this part, and you don't eat that part because it can be bitter. You take the leaves, you take a bunch of them. I eat like a ton of it. Then you put it on a cutting board after you've washed it, and I cut it. Like, when I take a big knife, I'm not like super fancy. You know how some of them, they hold it like this, and they don't, like, they try not to cut their knuckles. I never do it that way. I just shove it all together, and I go like this with the hugest knife. I go coom, 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 and I just chop it all this way, then I chop it all this way, then I chop it all the different ways, because I like my pieces small. Then it also shrinks the amount into a bowl. Then I add tahini. Tahini is basically just ground up sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. I just pour that on there. And you have to massage your kale. This is the thing. You add some lemon juice. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And you can add some pumpkin seeds on that. You can add some sunflower seeds. So good. Just basically Google healthy, delicious, zesty, vegan dressing and make it however you like it. I love a kale salad, and it's one of the healthiest vegetables you can eat. Oh, got another super chat I just missed. Okay, I hope I answered your question, but I also like all kinds of vegan foods. The more I have become vegan, the more I have started to love vegetables. Somebody else gave a super chat. Some dude gave $1.99 and said, "Is this a cult meeting?" No. This is a place for kind people to think. This is a place for us to be critical thinkers. That means not to criticize necessarily, but to think critically, which means to think on our own. It is the opposite of a cult. Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting others. That's right. All right, so today we are thinking about this concept. 1 second, TikTok. We're thinking about this. Your virginity was stolen from you. Your vegan virginity. Because when you were little, your parents opened your mouth and they forced dead animals down you without your consent. All right, TikTok, you saw it here too. Thank you guys for 116,000. Let's get to the next one of you guys. I have somebody named Maisie who's coming in to read a card. Thank you so much, everyone, for being. Hey, how are you, Maisie? Where are you in the world?
I am in the United Kingdom.
All right. Do you know where I am?
America?
Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm on, say you're looking at the map, I'll be like more on the right side, on an island called Montreal.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Montreal is an island, and that's where I live part-time, but guess where I'm going tomorrow?
Where?
Back to closer where you are, because I also live part-time in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Now, I didn't plan it that way, but it's because my husband's mom, she's 85. Soon she's going to be 86. And she's got a bit of memory loss, and she can't really live all the time by herself,
Oh,
So right now, while we're here, we paid somebody to keep an eye on her and to walk our dog Bella twice a day. So I miss my dog Bella. I've been getting pictures of her and all that, but we're going back to Italy for another few months or however long to make sure that, because my family is here. My 3 kids are in Canada and my 2 grandchildren are here. So we're trying to do our best,
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me just see if I missed a super chat. Did I miss one, guys?
Okay.
Let me just scooch back here. No, I don't think so. Okay. Guys, if you want me to read your comment on YouTube, make sure that you put it in yellow on the screen. That one's going to stay. Okay, because the blue ones, they sometimes go by too fast and I miss them, okay? All right, Maisie, are you ready to be a teaching assistant and read a card?
Yes.
Okay.
But before I can I tell you my favourite food?
Sure.
It's a burger, but not a real one. The bun is lettuce. The cheese is carrots. And the horrible meat is tomatoes. It's so nice.
Wow, that's very interesting. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Yas, so much for that. You know what I was thinking? You're talking about lettuce and a carrot and tomato, right? I think it's
Yes.
very healthy, but you know, you're missing some protein there. What you could do with that is you could take some chickpeas. Okay, take a
Yeah.
can of chickpeas and you dump them into a bowl and you take one of those potato mashers and you mash it up, okay? Then you take some
Oh,
onion
that sounds
spice,
nice.
take some onion spice and you take some garlic spice, and we call those the twin towers, onion and garlic
yeah.
spices, okay? Then you put some salt and some pepper and you mix that all up. And in there you can put a little bit of lemon juice or some balsamic vinegar. Now you've added some protein. Okay, because plants do have protein, but what you talked about eating is not enough calories. And sometimes people say, oh, I couldn't be vegan, but it's because they're not eating healthy. They're not eating enough calories. One sec, I got a super chat here to read. Okay, can you just maybe stop fidgeting or just mute yourself because I can hear you going, okay, hold on. All right, so we have this one by Hassan Nadim who writes, foot reveal. Okay, so you would like to see my foot, right? Well, you're going to have to put a $50 super chat in if you want to see my foot. And I can't guarantee I'll take off my sock. Actually, I probably will because the bottom of my socks are probably dirty right now. But you know, hey, I'm willing to do a bottom of my foot reveal if you really want to see it. Because, you know, I'll do anything for the animals. Not anything. All right, no, but seriously, don't be silly. All right, next, April Simpson gives $11.99 super chat here in European money, euros, and writes, can I come up, please? You'll see April in your requests. Okay, April, I'll go check. All right, I'll go check over on my TikTok channel. But the way that it works is that you have to put a decoration on there, over there, because there's about 100 people waiting to talk to me, April. So imagine it's going to take me a long time to go through the list, right? So if you put a decoration like a giraffe on the screen, April, your name's going to go bam, right to the top. Okay, a giraffe or a whale or like a galaxy or something, one of those sort of bigger decorations. I'm just telling you the truth how it works, okay? But thank you, April. I will keep my eye open though for you. Okay, hey, there's April. April, are you the same April? Wait, my mind is blown. I have this phone over here, which I always think of in being in another land. This is my YouTube channel. And then there's my TikTok. And April just popped here. Okay, April, hold on. Let me just finish up with Maisie here. Okay, so Maisie, I would like you to read, it says, Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Can you see when my Vegan Declaration Day was?
Yes, June 27th, 2016.
Right. So it's 2016 in June, right? So this June, it's going to be 10 years that I have not eaten any animals, no eggs, no milk, no cheese unless it's vegan, no ice cream unless it's vegan, no,
oh my gosh, well done.
No yogurt either. All right, so I haven't eaten any animals, not dogs, not cows, not pigs, and not chickens. And
it's
no
so
one
rude
else.
how people could kill these beautiful animals. It's horrible.
I agree. You know what? Maisie, you have the nicest voice. You know what? You would be great on the radio. Or I can't, you know, you should make your own TikTok with your voice. It's so soothing and you're so clear. This morning, Maisie, I was talking to somebody from Ireland. I couldn't understand a word.
Oh no.
I couldn't understand. The person kept saying, in it, and do you know what I mean? In it. And I was like, what? And just kept saying all these in between words. And I was having such a hard time. Anyway, thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you so much for coming. Guys, let's keep tapping on the screen. We have 122,000 likes because of amazing Maisie here. Maisie, I'm going to put you on the Vegan Fantastic list.
Oh, thank you so much.
Maisie, thank you so much for being so kind to me and to help the animals. Because, you know, sometimes people are quite mean, but you aren't. Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Okay, here comes. You got to hug yourself, though, okay? Because I can't really hug you. But I want you to feel it, all right? So here's a big hug. Big hug for Maisie. Maisie, so kind. Thank you so much for helping me to save the animals. Guys, tap on the screen for our wonderful teaching assistant, Maisie. Let's keep it going. Let's tap as fast as we can to show her some love. Guys, over here on YouTube, let me see if I missed anything. I'm just going to scroll back. Here's a 99-cent super chat from Alan Ramos. Thank you, Alan. I'm going to put a heart on your super chat, and I'm going to put a thumbs up. Okay, guys, make sure that you write positive things when people are kind, okay? Now, the blue super chats, I guess you guys aren't allowed to write any sentences on those. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. Because usually I notice the blue ones never have any messages, but the yellow ones have like a big message. So I guess that's how it works. All right, let's see if April's still here. April, where'd you go? Oh, here's April. April, you're down at the bottom. You went down a bit, but I found you.
Hello.
April, are you the same April from my YouTube channel?
Yes, I am.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Me too.
Where are you in the world, April?
I'm from Ireland, but I don't say any unnecessary words, so don't worry.
Okay, I can actually understand you. That's awesome. All right, so we are reading random vegan facts here. We were starting off to talk about the pigs, and actually I'd like to continue since you seem articulate, and I think I can count on you to read this. I'm going to put it on the other screen. So we're talking about why we shouldn't eat pigs, and this is reason number 2. Can you read it?
Yes, I can.
Gonna be all right? Okay, so flipping the screen over, I have a little magnet here, and I'm gonna put this behind over here, and I'm gonna put this right here, and I want you to read the whole thing. Oops, there you go. Thank you so much for being a teaching assistant. There you go. Can you read it?
Yes, I can. Don't eat pigs. Reason number 2. Friends, not food. It's evil to eat sausages because 6-month-old baby pigs are gassed to death in the same way that Nazis murdered Jewish children in World War II. Pigs are routinely subjected to overcrowded and stressful conditions, leading to severe physical and psychological distress. The grinding of their bodies into sausages represents the final act of a life filled with suffering. If someone is not vegan, they're paying for the torture and death of innocent animals who are as smart as dogs. Now that you know the truth, you can be a teacher and help others learn too. For free recipes, go to forksovernKnives.org.
Thank you so much, Maisie. You did a fantastic job reading that. It was so clear. Let me flip this over. Maisie, it was so clear. I understood every word. I love how you read not too fast. And I think that people can get the message. You know, you're an excellent teacher. Some people just read so fast because they're nervous. But in your case, you read it so I could actually picture it in my head, which means you did a great job. Thank you. Guys, we're going to tap on the screen for Maisie, all right? We're up to 133,000 likes. Let's keep tapping to encourage her with 2 hands. Now, the way that we're going to do this right now is we're going to look at this little baby chick. Everyone on TikTok? Chickens are friends, not food. I want you to think of...
Sorry, can I just say... Sorry.
Yes, go
Can
ahead.
I just say, my name is April.
April, I'm sorry, April. Thank you, April. I apologize. Hey, listen, guys. Chickens are friends, not food. All of us ate chickens in the past, and now we're going to stop. I've already stopped for 10 years, even longer actually. And I want you guys to tap on the screen right now. Tap right here on this little chick's nose and say, I'm sorry I ate your mom. You guys over on YouTube, I want you to press the like button. I want you to say, I'm sorry that I ate your dad. And I want you to say that you're sorry because you ate the chicken's grandparents and their cousins and their grandparents' grandparents, and their grandparents' grandparents'. And it goes on and on and on, and it is absolute hell. It is sickening what we humans have done to these poor, innocent animals, all of them. When you think about how much bacon you've eaten in your life, how much sausage you have eaten in your life, how much pepperoni and salami you have eaten in your life, how much suffering you caused, it is everybody's duty here, everybody's moral duty to stop this Holocaust. These animals never did a single thing wrong to us ever. Now I know that you were all brainwashed. It's not your fault that your parents took away your vegan virginity when you were little. It's not your fault. But you can change. Everybody can change, because when you know better, you can do better. All right, April, thank you very much for being here. Would you like to say anything else before you go?
I just want to say I'm a huge fan. I've watched you for years.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, I was in the subway today here in Montreal, and somebody else came up to me and said the same thing. I always feel weird when people recognize me in real life. I feel shy and nervous. I'm like, what are they going to say? Just like, I don't like being famous, actually, but it is really nice when people do find me and they say that they became vegan because of me. And that gives me hope that I should not stop. I should not quit. So thank you, April. And I hope that I will see you. I see you have a purple circle or a pinkish circle on your name, right? Maybe if I can give you some advice, I would get a circle with a green V in it or something like that to make it quickly easy to identify you as a vegan on our team. Or you could write that vegan April or something like that. You know, like my little logo, something that's really easy to see, something to think about, okay? Thank you very much, April. You were amazing. Guys, tap it on the screen. We're up to 141,000 likes. Keep on tapping on the screen. Guys on YouTube, you guys, thank you so much for also participating. Let me see if I can read what you're writing. Oh gosh, it's going so fast. No, I can't read it, guys. You have to put a super chat in. You have to put a super chat in if you want me to read it, because it's just too fast. All right, TikTok. Go to see who's next. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, let me just first see. I just noticed somebody just subscribed again. Let me read your name out loud. Hold on. Okay, Leo. Thank you for subscribing, guys. If you follow me right now on my TikTok channel, I'm going to do my best to read your names out loud. And if you share the live stream, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay? All right, let me try. Don't be mad at me if I miss somebody. Okay? Because some of you guys have weird names. Okay, here we go. Somebody named Hi followed me. Ev, thank you. Two-Door History. Lottie, Ua, Amelia, Joanna, Tobias, Queen Karen, Cassie Cooley, Sienna, Brian, Yasmin, thank you. Guys, thank you. Cass, thank you for sharing the live. Brian, thank you for spamming the vegan meat. DXNNY. Marie, thanks, guys. Guys, oh my gosh, hold on. I think I saw a super chat go by before. Let me try and scroll back, guys. YouTube, I'm sorry. When it's blue, guys, it just appears so quick, and then I turn around and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. I scrolled and scrolled. I found it. Pilot Man writes, stop hating on non-vegans. Okay, so you came here by yourself. Remember that. And I'm here to defend the most innocent among us. So I want you to think about what you just did. You paid a super chat to try to defend animal abusers. Just think about how messed up that is. I want you to do better. I want you to put another super chat in, and I want you to apologize to the animals. And I want you to write exactly this. Dear Pig, I'm sorry. I will be vegan from now on. Do it. Don't come in here and be cruel to innocent animals. Okay, that's your job. Put another super chat in there and undo the harm that you just did. All right, let's go back over here to TikTok. All right, guys, let's see who's next. Next teaching assistant is Fiber_X. Fiber. We all need more fiber in our gut. Ba-dum-bum. We all need more fiber in our gut. Ba-dum-bum. We all need more fiber in our gut, 'cause our gut microbiome wants some. Hello, FiberX. Why did you name your account FiberX?
Oh, I was just randomly generated.
Really? You didn't even pick it?
No, I didn't. But I have been trying to get your attention for quite a while. And I just wanted to, I've been spending a lot of money, so I really hope that you will let me speak and share my opinions.
I will let you speak, but remember the rule that you have to be a teaching assistant first, okay? You remember that?
Well, Can I please share my opinion first? I've spent quite a
No,
bit
it
of
doesn't
money
work that way. No, it doesn't work that way, sweetie. You have to teach a vegan fact first. That's just the way it works. But don't worry, it's not hard, okay? It's a very short card. All right? Just read this card and then you can say whatever you want. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to read the whole thing. But before you begin, tell everyone tap on the screen because they're going to encourage you. Say it.
Okay, tap on the screen.
Tell them to encourage you. You're the teaching assistant.
Yeah. Well, I spent all the money because I wanted to ask you a
Doesn't work
question.
that way, sweetheart. When you come in, you are a teaching assistant. So you're going to teach. That's your job. You can ask a question to help you to be a better teaching assistant, but right now your job is to say, guys, we're at 154,000 likes. Tap on the screen with 2 fingers and encourage me. I'm the new teaching assistant in Miss Katie's class. That's how it works.
Well, there's some things that I just really want to speak about, and I think that
But
it is
first,
not
you
right
have to be careful.
Pressure me.
Well, then
I
I'm
don't
going to
think
let
it's
you
right
go. Sweetheart, I'm going to let you go. You have 3 seconds to be quiet and follow the rules. You have to read this, and then you can say whatever you want.
Okay. Vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors because they stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them.
Yeah. That's what vegans are. We're going to go down in history in the same way when the black people were enslaved, people defended them, and the people who defended them went down in history. Did you know that women used to not even have the right to vote, but people stood up and said, that's not fair, and now women have the right to vote. Did you know that women used to be considered their husband's property? People like me in the past stood up and said, this is ridiculous, this is cruel, and I want you, what's your first name, by the way?
I don't feel comfortable sharing that information. You
Wait.
can just call me Fiber.
Okay, I'll call you Fiber. So Fiber, I would like you to join us on the right side of history and be a hero. That's what I would like of you. I don't want you to come here, do not come to my live stream and defend cruelty, okay?
I'm not defending cruelty at all.
Good.
I support vegans and I support them in every way, but can I ask my question now?
Yeah.
A couple live streams ago, I noticed that you were speaking. I didn't watch that much of it because I had to go, but I noticed that you were speaking about how vegans are kinder than God. Would you please tell me why that is?
Okay, so vegans are kinder than God because God deliberately on purpose created animals like lions who have to eat other animals. See, we don't have to. Giraffes don't have to. Rabbits don't have to. Elephants don't have to. God did a good job on those animals, but he's also so cruel that he decided to make lions who have to eat animals. So these lions, in order just for them to survive, they have to eat zebras. So they attack baby zebras, rip them to shreds in front of their horrified mothers. What kind of a kind God would do such a thing? God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, dead, or he never existed at all. That was my point.
Well, so God created, I'm a Christian, and I believe that God created everything with free will. And I know that it is possible for lions to survive off of berries and other things.
No,
it
it's
is
not.
technically possible.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They will die. It's true.
Okay, well,
I know it's sad. It's sad, but it's true.
Didn't God create vegans?
God created us, yes.
So God created both the offense and the defense, is what you're saying.
No, I'm
I'm
not saying that.
That God created.
I'm not saying that. Wait a second, you asked me, and I want you to listen to the answer. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that God is, I believe, first of all, honestly, I don't believe that God exists. But for the sake of argument, let's just say that God exists, because I think the argument really, actually, Fiber, isn't like, does God exist or not? It is God cruel or kind? And to me, it is very clear that God is very cruel. Because I would love to live in a world, and I'm sure you would too, Fiber, where you could walk in a forest at night, with beautiful moon up in the sky and twinkling stars, and would love to walk in a forest without fear that you're going to be attacked by a bear or by a mountain lion or by a coyote or a wolf. That is the world that vegans would have created. You see, that's why I say vegans are kinder than God. Now, you know what a lot of people say, Fiber? They say, but Miss Katie, wouldn't there be an overpopulation of people and animals if they didn't all eat each other? But think about it logically. If vegans had been in charge, and God is apparently all intelligent and all benevolent, the kindest being ever, right? But if we were in charge, we would have created a world where all of us would die peacefully in our sleep at a given time. So imagine that, okay? Imagine, Fiber, you live your life. You still have challenges. Like you still might, you're trying to ride a bike. You're still going to fall off your bike. There's going to be gravity. There's going to be exciting things happen in your life. Just the one thing that will not happen, or would not have happened if vegans had been in charge, is that nobody would worry about being mauled to death. So snakes that slither around? Those snakes have to eat.
Yes,
They have to eat animals.
I actually have a snake.
They actually have to eat animals. And unfortunately, they eat mice. And the mice is innocent. The mouse, the rat, and the baby rabbits are innocent. You should not have a snake in your possession. You stole an innocent animal. You kidnapped that animal. That animal should be in the wild, nowhere near
actually,
you.
it's my uncle's snake, and I'm taking care of it for him. So it's mine and his. But I didn't want to let it die at his house, so I took care of it. Is that good?
It is good to take care of animals. What kind of a snake is this? What does this snake eat?
This is a ball python. It suffocates its prey and then it engulfs it entirely, so that it's actually the most humane way. Instead of just biting it like other snakes and injecting it with venom that painfully kills the animal to death, it slowly chokes it, which causes the least amount of pain for the animal. And then as it's dying, it engulfs it entirely, so it doesn't have to go through the suffering of biting it. So it's actually the most humane way that this snake could kill a small mouse.
Right. And you think that there's a kind God out there who created these snakes, who on purpose will kill these innocent animals? You actually believe that God is kind?
Well, actually, I'm saying that if God created animals with free will, and these animals are now finding the most humane way to kill their animals, like lions, for example, they don't just maul their animals. They make sure that they die before they eat them, so they don't have to suffer. So in reality, these animals are trying to do the least painful thing
we're not mad.
These other animals.
We're not mad at the animals.
So they gave them free will.
We're not mad at the animals because it's not their fault. They're like children. But our job on the planet is to help the animals and not to kill them. Do you have animals inside your intestines right now?
No, I do not eat meat. No.
Do you eat any kind of cheese products or dairy products like milk or yogurt?
I do not know.
It's great. I also want to remind you that you shouldn't be eating eggs because vegans don't steal from animals. But with regard to this snake, snakes should be nowhere near humans. Humans should not be buying animals and putting them in a cage with a snake to think it's funny or enjoyable to watch this snake torture another innocent animal. It's not okay. So I want you to be vegan from now on. I want you to be kind to the animals. Thank you for coming in. All right, let's look over here. You guys over here on YouTube, thank you so much. Guys, I noticed that it's going a little bit slower. Let me see if I can try to read right now, but if not, you're going to have to put a super chat. Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me try and use my finger to stop. Okay, Kira put the letter L. Good job, guys. Put a bunch of letter L's. L stands for lentils. Put a bunch of L's in, guys. If you want, you can put W, which stands for water and watermelon. You can put the letter M, which stands for mushrooms. Go ahead and put in whatever letters that you want, because they're all letters that represent the different foods that we can eat. Good job, guys. If you want me to read your comment, if you have something to say about God, if you want that, put a super chat in and I'll do my best to try to read it. Meanwhile, over here, we have Bentley. Thank you, Bentley. And Lolbit, thank you guys very much for the decorations here. Maria, thanks for joining. Let's go right over here and get a new person in. This person's name is Max. Max.
Hello?
Hi, Max. Are you over 18?
No.
So, Max, I'm really sorry, but you have to be over 18 to come into TikTok Live. But you can quickly say something about to this pig. Say that you're sorry that you ate pigs in the past, and then you can go.
I'm sorry that I ate pigs in the past and I'm not vegan. I love meat.
Okay, but you said you're sorry. So that's great. Okay, I'm very glad that you said you're sorry. You might not be vegan yet, but I'm proud of you for being here. And you're right. Some animals really do taste good, but we shouldn't eat them, because what if you taste good and an alien came in a ship and decided that they wanted to eat you? You would be like, no. So we have to be kind. Good men do not bully animals. They protect them from people who do. Okay? You guys over here on YouTube, you guys know that, right? Let's see what we have here. Let me see if I can read. Oh, I can't. I can't. It's going too fast. Guys, I'm going to get myself a headache. It's going too fast. Put a super chat in if you want me to read it. In the meantime, see over here on TikTok, what they do is they put decorations on the screen, and then their name goes to the top of the list. My TikTok, by the way, is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. All right, let's see what we have. Next person here is numbered 85. And then there's some sort of a motorcycle. I don't think I'm going to let that person in. Don't think this person is an adult. Let's go to the next one. Oh, super chat over here. Hold on, I saw it. Hey, sweetheart, just 1 sec, okay? Just 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay, person's name is FNRD. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. I'm going to press a heart on there and a thumbs up. Thank you for that. And a $5 donation from Scarlett, who writes, if cows don't get milked, they would die. Don't lie. So what is wrong with eating them? Okay, Scarlett, so here's the thing. When you were born and your mother had milk in her breasts, did somebody say, we have to milk her because she might die? Did they say that? No. Because who does the milk belong to? Scarlett, when you were born, the milk in your mother's breasts belonged to you. Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you, but if your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you, Scarlett. That milk is not for you. So all we should do is leave the baby cows with their mothers. Do not steal the baby cows away from their mothers. Do not chop the heads off the boys, because they'll never grow up to be able to have milk, to produce milk. And then don't say, oh, now we have a mother cow. Oh, what shall we do? Let's see. We raped her into existence. We forced her to be pregnant. We stole her baby. But look, now we have to milk her. Do you see how fucked up that is? It is so messed up that we have all of us been brainwashed. So we have to assemble together against the big bad dairy industry and say, no, no more cow's milk. We're not drinking cow's milk anymore. We're going to drink soy milk and oat milk from now on. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go to the next one here. This next one is from Funky Funk, who writes, back again with a question. What are your thoughts on honey consumption? That's a great question. Honey belongs to bees. Remember the definition of veganism. Do I have my card here? Veganism, I lost my first card. Okay, here it is. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. So, imagine you're a bee, and your whole life you're making honey. That's all you do. And you're making honey for your own species. And some big, gigantic giants come around and they decide, I want to steal the honey. It's mine. Does that seem right to you? No. So, honey is for the bees. It is not vegan. Vegans don't steal from animals. We don't exploit them. We don't cut their heads off. We don't steal their freedom. We don't force them to be pregnant. We don't kidnap their babies. We don't rip off their skin. We don't steal their fur. Vegans are kind. Be vegan from now on. Here's the next one. Okay, back again. Okay, your honey, I read that one already. Did I get this one? think I'm all caught up. What are your thoughts on honey? Okay, hey, did you put the same one in twice about honey? It looks like it's there twice. Anyways, I think you got your answer. All right, so what is your name, please?
My name is Sam.
Hi, Sam. Thank you for coming. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah, and then I have a few questions, but I'll read the card first, I guess.
Okay, here we go. You're going to read random vegan fact number 18.
Okay. If everyone ate a vegan plant-exclusive diet, we would help save the planet because we would reduce the amount of land we use for agriculture by 75%.
Right. What do you think about that? Can you picture that this is all the land, right? And if everyone
Yeah.
ate a plant-exclusive diet, so only plants like vegans, we would save 75% of the land. That's like all this land that would not have animals on it. They would be non-existent. The cows would be phased out. The pigs would be phased out, and the chickens would be phased out. Because we right now are breeding them into existence. We are forcing them to be pregnant. They are far away on factory farms, suffering terribly. So instead, we would grow plants here that we humans would eat directly, which would be better for the humans, the animals, the planet. Everybody wins and nobody loses. Thank you for reading the card.
Wait, I have a question. Wait,
No rodeo
do you
hats.
take a B12 pill?
I do.
But wouldn't it be healthier to eat it directly instead of eating that pill with all the chemicals? Like,
The
doesn't
pill-
seem like we weren't designed
There's
to
not- no.
be vegan. Because if we were, we wouldn't have to eat an extra pill with all chemicals and I don't know what put in that pill.
It's not. There's not all extra chemicals. It's just a B12 pill. It's a tiny little pill. It costs about 5 cents, and it doesn't even taste bad. You can just chew it. It's a tiny little thing, and it's much better than cutting the head off of a cow. And besides, did
So
you
you're
know?
saying it's healthier than meat?
Yes, it is, because do you know what the meat is associated with carcinogens? It's in a class 1 carcinogen in the same way that smoking is. You know smoking is bad for you. Eating meat is bad for you. And having a B12 pill is not a big deal. In fact, for years I didn't even take a B12 pill because here in Canada, there's B12 inside the milk. Just like a lot of the milks that you drink are inside the soy milk, that is. There's already vitamin D. Just read the back of the milk. You'll see there's all kinds of things added, all kinds of vitamins. And so a B12 pill is much better than murdering an animal. And besides that, here's the thing. Listen to this. The cows are actually injected or given B12 themselves. So you're still getting it through eating the animal, which was given the B12 also. So it's just crazy. There's no reason to hurt animals. I actually met somebody today.
Right.
I met somebody today in a coffee shop. Actually, he owns this coffee shop. He has a 10-month-old baby. And I said, make sure that you feed your newborn healthy vegan foods when she starts eating. And he goes, yeah, no problem. I say, do you take B12? He says, I've never taken B12. This guy's built. Okay, he's super strong. He's like a working out type guy. He goes, I never take B12. I'm saying, you've never taken a B12 pill? And you've been vegan for like 10 years? He said, I never take B12. So I said, well, you are getting B12 though, probably in the milk that you drank. And he's like, oh, like he didn't even know or ever think about it. So it's really not that big of a deal, but I suggest that everyone takes it, just like doctors say that we should also take a vitamin D pill unless you live near the equator, because we're not getting enough sunshine. And vitamin D is important.
See, you're right. Like, it's not good how the West abuses animals, but to say you shouldn't eat them at all, like, I believe they are abused, definitely. But not eating them at all isn't... Humans weren't designed to not eat meat at all. I agree partly with what you're saying, that they are abused, but, like, how can you say just don't eat them at all?
Well, because
That's not how we were designed.
Well,
we weren't made to not eat them at all. Like, how
Sam,
did they do it back in the day
Sam, you can't keep talking and not live. You asked me a question and you don't let me a chance to answer. Okay, Sam, so how we can say we don't need to eat meat and we're not meant to eat meat is if you see a dog on the side of the highway that's run over by a car, do you salivate? Do you get excited because you want to run to the dog and eat the dog raw, full of blood? The answer is no. You don't want to eat the dead dog or the dead raccoon or the dead fox because you're not meant to eat animals. You either have two reactions. One, you're grossed out, like, oh my God, there's blood and guts all over the place. Or you feel sad and you think to yourself, oh my God, the poor deer on the side of the road. It's never your reaction to start salivating and want to run up and start eating the dead animal raw. It's not in your nature. You're not meant to eat animals. Look at the size of your hand. Perfect for a banana. Perfect for a apple. Perfect for an orange. Perfect for a tomato. Perfect for picking a potato out of the ground and a carrot out of the ground. That's what we're meant to do. We're meant to eat plants. We're not meant to eat animals. Further evidence to this is that we don't actually have any sharp teeth. If you've ever seen a real predator, they have big fangs. Our teeth are flat. Look, perfect for grinding up nuts and seeds and eating all of the other plants. Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true, Sam. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. Sam. You may...
Maybe you're right, but can I ask something?
Sure.
Why do you insult God so much? Like, isn't that just making people hate veganism? Because they think vegans just like to insult God and insult all non-vegans. That's not how you get people to join your cause, by just insulting their faith, son.
Okay, so Sam, listen up, okay? Once you become a full vegan, right? I'm really looking forward to you getting 1.2 million followers on TikTok. I can't wait to see how you do it. I'm sure you have a better way than me. I can't wait to see you get 400,000 followers on YouTube. I'll bet you have a better way than me, Sam. Can't wait to see you. Once you do that, once you become vegan and you do it your way, I'll imitate your way, okay? You can communicate with me, call me up, say, hey, Miss Katie, I figured it out. I figured out how to sell veganism to so many thousands and millions of people.
You're right, you have 1.2 million followers, but look at you, you're the most hated person on the internet. Not because you're vegan, but because you keep insulting other people and just because they're not vegan.
I'm not hated.
Your comments are just filled with people insulting you. Not because you're vegan, people don't care. People do that because you just insult.
I'm going to speak, okay? They don't hate me. Nobody hates me, Sam. They just hate the mirror that I show up to them. I hold up a mirror and I remind them not to hurt animals, and that bothers them because they don't want to change. Nobody hates me. Everybody loves me because I am protecting the planet, protecting human health, and I am protecting the animals. And not only that, Sam, I'm also teaching people critical thinking skills and not to believe in fairy tales. I tell people, unicorns don't exist. Mermaids don't exist. Santa Claus does not exist, and there is no sky daddy up in the sky that exists. Okay, Sam? So thank you very, very much for being here. I appreciate you being here. And I want you to think about what I just said. Sam, my job is to be honest. Religion is not good for us. Religion causes people to remain childlike. Religions cause so much harm in this world. I prefer that people be good for the right reason. I prefer that people be kind because it's the right thing to do. Oh, I have a $4 super chat. Sorry, Rory. I almost missed it. I just happened to see it. All right, so this person writes, why did you become vegan? And why are you trying to get other people to be vegan? All right, so I became vegan because I didn't want to be an asshole anymore. I didn't want to be mean to animals anymore. I realized one day that it was wrong to kidnap animals. I didn't want to pay for it anymore. So I thought, I'm going to be vegan, but not only that. You see, it's not just your job to be vegan. You must come out as a vegan. You must be proud and tell everybody, I'm vegan and I'm not going to hurt animals anymore. I'm going to eat a wide variety of veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, and everything on this flag and what this flag represents. This is a freedom flag. Come out as a vegan. Tell everyone that you're vegan. That is the first rule of Vegan Club. Come out as a vegan. Tell everyone that you're vegan. Because we did so much harm in the past. And we have a responsibility to undo that. You see, you guys are all against abusing children, let's say, right? So, you abusing children is just a normal baseline, like you just don't abuse children. It's the same thing for animals. Just don't abuse animals. It's just like such a moral baseline. It's not even a big deal. Don't kidnap animals. Don't kidnap children. Don't cut the heads off of animals. Don't cut the heads off of children. Don't rip the wings off of chickens. Don't rip the limbs off of children. Just be vegan. Just be kind. Just leave animals the fuck alone. It's really not that hard. You go into the grocery store and you literally have absolutely thousands of different foods that you can eat. Just walk in there and look. It's like a miracle. You open the doors of a grocery store and it's like, people grew all of these beautiful foods. They have raspberries. They have strawberries. They have oranges, they have pineapples and bananas and lemons and kale. They have cucumbers. They have so many different vegan foods, all the different colors of vegan foods, just for you. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Did you write anything else? Taking from cows helps their digestion. Oh, that's bullshit. Do not breed cows into existence. Cows should be phased out. They don't even belong here on our planet. We have been raping them into existence, stealing their babies year after year after year, century after century. We need to phase them out. That's what we need to do. That is our job as a species, to stop doing horrible things to our children also. Your vegan virginity was stolen from you. Our job is with the next generation to feed them healthy vegan foods, to teach them how to stay healthy as vegans. For me, it's going to be 10 years that I haven't eaten eggs, no cow's milk, no goat milk, nothing from animals. No fish, no pigs, no chickens, no cows, no turkeys, no lambs. And I'm fine. I'm fine. You will be fine. There are vegans in the Olympics. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated you can be vegan at all stages of development. You'll be fine. All right, Scarlett writes, don't force your opinions down people's throat. Oh my goodness. I have a card for you. Okay, let me see if I can find it. First of all, let me remind you, Scarlett. I have a feeling, Scarlett, that maybe you came here by yourself, you know? I don't remember going to your house and grabbing you by the hair, Scarlett, and saying, get the fuck into my live stream, Scarlett, you listen to me. I never did that, did I, Scarlett? You used your own finger to tap on this live. You came here by yourself. Nobody is forcing anything on you. I'm talking. I'm telling you that you can be healthy as a vegan, Scarlett. Why are you here? Why did you pay $5 to write this on the screen? Do you see how insane that is, Scarlett? Surely the other 500 people here see that, and you guys on TikTok, you see that too. People are always saying, why are you forcing your beliefs on me? I'm talking to you. Talking is not forcing. I'm not pinning you down and forcing your mouth open and shoving tofu down your throat. I'm not shoving broccoli down your throat, although I will say, eat your vegetables. That I will say. Oh, Scarlett. Okay, Starlet writes, said I am hated. No, Scarlett, everybody loves me. There's not a single person that hates me because I'm a good person. And especially the animals love me. And that's who really matters, the victims. Right? So if you were an animal, Scarlett, if somebody was trying to come after you, imagine Scarlett. Picture this, Scarlett. You were born in the body of a baby pig. At 6 months old, Scarlett, after a lifetime of hell on a factory farm, living in your own piss and shit, you've never seen the sky, Scarlett. You've never seen the sun, Scarlett. There's not a single window where you were born. It is absolute hell on earth, Scarlett. And somebody, bad people, are taking you down a long hall, Scarlett, and they're going to put you in a gas chamber where you will die. You will go down into this gas and you will scream your head off, Scarlett, and you will scream, Miss Katie, help! You know what I would do, Scarlett? I would save you. And that's why nobody hates me and everyone loves me. Because, Scarlett, you simply have the inability to have empathy. You have the inability. You're so hard-headed and brainwashed that you cannot imagine yourself in the body of someone else, can you? So, that's your challenge. Nobody is forcing anything on you. The only one forcing here is you. You are paying people to stab innocent animals in the throat and cut off their neck. You wear leather. You have paid somebody to rip their skin off, Scarlett. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is, Scarlett, just for you. Okay, read this. No, Scarlett. Vegans aren't forcing their beliefs on you. Vegans are just talking. The only one forcing is you, because you pay people to kidnap, breed, rape, stab, and murder innocent animals just so you can eat their tortured bodies. Scarlett, this super chat is bullshit. I want you to write another one, and I want you to apologize to the animals and say, Miss Katie, you're right. I'm sorry. I promise to be vegan from now on. Okay, Scarlett? You can do it. Be on the right side of history. Don't bully animals. Have empathy. Having said that, guys, our live stream is actually over now. I want to thank everybody here on YouTube who participated. Guys on YouTube, if you haven't yet pressed the notification bell, do that so you don't miss the future lives, because I go live several times a day. TikTok, guys are amazing. Thank you also very much, everyone, for coming. I'll see you guys maybe in a few hours. I might do another live stream later, or tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. But remember, tomorrow I'm going to be on an airplane leaving Canada and going to Italy. So that's my life, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you very much for being as vegan as possible and kind to all living creatures. Be kind to everyone in your family who's vegan, and be kind to yourself. Don't eat death. Eat life.